When I was thinking about studying away, I actually had to think about it before I even applied to NYU because GLS as a major, it's a mandatory part of the program. I was able to take classes I had this class called Experiential Learning that everyone in my program had to take. And I was also able to complete a Spanish minor while I was there because about 80 to 90% of my classes were in Spanish both semesters. But my favorite class was Migraciones y Diversidad Cultural en España, Migrations and Cultural Diversity in Spain. The class is basically about the relatively short history of immigration in Spain and the social and cultural ramifications of that in the country. Ever personally had more than 10 to 15 people in the class, but that allows you to have a lot more of personal relationship with your professors, which is great because they're also knowledgeable and experts in their fields. Internships are a mandatory part of my program, so spring semester I had to do an internship. I wanted to learn how a country interacts with minority populations, so I was placed at Colegas, which is the Confederación LGBT Española, LGBT confederation in Spain, literally. I did a lot of translation just by the matter that I speak English and Spanish. They're like, you can help us translate our web pages. But I also had the opportunity to work on their lesbian bisexual visibility in Spain. I got to interact with the community a lot, but there are also a lot of volunteer opportunities. The NYU Madrid staff are great and they know students want to get involved. NYU Madrid also did a bunch of trips outside of Madrid, so they took you to Cordoba, Segovia. We went to the north of Spain as well, Galicia, which is really cool. The NYU Madrid community is great. All the staff administrators they're some of my favorite people to date. I'll email them every once in a while just to check in and say hi. Finding community outside of the kind of NYU bubble is doable, but I would say that you have to take that initiative. NYU Madrid does intercambios, so it's like a mini exchange program where they'll bring students from Spanish universities and take NYU Madrid students, and we'll go out and go bowling or have coffee or walk around the park. I wanted to find more people of color in Madrid, so I ended up connecting with expat groups in NYU Madrid. So through social media, I was able to join those communities as well. In terms of housing, NYU Madrid has two main options. There's the residence hall, which is actually residence that is shared with NYU Madrid students and other international students from different universities. Or you can do a homestay, which is what I did. I did a homestay my first semester, and my family was the best. They're the greatest. They taught me how to make tortilla española. The daily cost of living is cheaper, groceries are cheaper. Getting around within Madrid is easy and fast. It's really clean and cheap, and the trains go out to the suburbs almost. If you're considering doing a study abroad or going away for a semester, I would definitely do it even if you're scared, because it's an experience that you would not always have the opportunity to. A specific memory that I always look back to is dinner conversation night that NYU Madrid hosted, and it was on Latin American immigrants in Spain. A lot of the other Latin American students were there, and being in a space where we could relate to each other, but also relate in the context of being in Spain and how those experiences had been for us was really, really amazing.